Hey guys, Jesse Campbell here, realtor with the agency, certified hyperlocal real estate specialist. I want to talk today a little bit about settlement statements and the importance of settlement statements. It came to my attention recently that it's not so clear exactly the significance of settlement statements when I had to explain this to one of my clients. And so if I'm explaining something to a client of mine in while we're like under contract already, then I failed to put information out there. So I wanted to go over this really quickly so you guys know exactly what settlement statements are and the significance of them. So first and foremost, settlement statements are this piece of paper that you get, or a PDF or whatever, from the title company. That's who the financing goes through. That's who the title research goes through. That's who the transfer of ownership goes to. So title company is very, very important. Me personally, I really like Empire Title. I work with Donna Norman over there a lot. Mr. McAfee, the president of Empire, very great guy. He's made mountains move for my people, so I know that they're really good. But also make sure you pick a good title company, because just because that's who I pick for my list or listings doesn't mean that's who you want to pick necessarily. But so anyways, the statement itself, though, is pretty much a balance sheet of all costs, commissions, fees, and everything that are accrued through the escrow process. Now, you may be wondering how this came up with a client of mine and why it became so important for me to put this out there. So when we do contract negotiations, when the other side and I are going back and forth on an item, then we put something on paper that either the buyer or the seller is to do. And if it has to do with funds, then that is going to be on the settlement statement. Now, we can promise to agree on something like seller's going to remove some junk before closing day. And you could get to the closing day, and guess what? Those are just words on a paper. So if that stuff's not moved and you sign for that house, now that stuff's your business. And that sucks, because now they can just say, oh, I'm not going to do that. But if you had it on the settlement statement that, X amount of dollars we're going to Y vendor by this time or whatever, then that is absolutely going to happen. And so me personally, when I have things that I see that aren't done yet and it's closing day, I'm telling my seller, I'm telling my buyer, if that stuff really matters to you, do not sign. Because we can put whatever we want to on paper through an amendment, but if that stuff's not done and you sign all the stuff at title, then you're pretty much agreeing that you're going to take it as is, where is, and they are now absolved. But if you have, let's say, for example, there's junk in the yard, just because I already used that example, we can call, some people I use will be like College Hunks Moving Junk. They're great here in town. There's tons of other people you can call. You can get a quote. You can have that quote sent over to title, and you can tell title, put this amount from the proceeds of the seller's sale towards this, and we get an amendment signed by all parties, and we send that over to title, and then it'll definitely happen. Because guess what? Title's the boss of everybody. They tell all of us what to do. They tell the banks what to do. They tell the realtors what to do. They tell the buyers and sellers what to do, because they're ultimately the ones who are transferring ownership. Me personally, I'm here for three things: contract negotiations, fiduciary duty to you, the client, and counsel. If I don't do those three things, then I'm not doing my job. Title, if they have something on the settlement statement that they did not disperse for, then they are liable to lose everything. So again, settlement statements are incredibly important. If you have some sort of post-closing agreement that X amount of funds will be used for whatever, make sure it's on the settlement statement. I'm going to make sure it's on the settlement statement, but some of you guys may not hire me for whatever god-awful reason, and that's fine. Check your settlement statement, though, because maybe if you didn't hire me, your realtor's not going to do it for you. Okay, that's all I got for today. So if you guys have any questions or comments, you can always reach out anytime on my personal cell phone number, 801-391-5568. Or you can comment down below on whatever social media this is on. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can always reach out through a PM, depending on whatever social media you're finding me on. Or my personal cell phone number is, again, 801-391-5568. Call or text anytime. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.